Hello again. Here we are, International Roofing Expo, Roofers Coffee Shop, bringing you to the show. We are coming live from the show floor, and we are talking with all of our RCS partners and friends, sharing kind of what's going on, what's coming up, and all the great stuff. I am so thrilled to have Leanne here from ATAS. Leanne and I have worked together on so many different things.
Yes, we have.
Welcome.
Thank you very much, Heidi.
Leanne, please introduce yourself and let everybody know just a little bit about you. You're a very impressive woman in roofing.
Well, thank you. My name's Leanne Slattery. I'm the sales support manager with ATAS International, and I've been with ATAS for 15 years now, and I've been in the industry for 29 years. At ATAS, we are a manufacturer of metal roofing, metal wall panels, ceiling soffits, all types of things for metal, not only on the building envelope now. We're seeing a lot of metal being used on the interior of buildings.
Yes.
So that's an exciting thing for us. We've got some new products, some wood grain print coats, so those are very popular for ceiling usage or as a wall accent. So that's something that, if you happen to be at the show here, we're at booth 808, but otherwise, lots of great things going on with ATAS. As far as other organizations I'm involved in, I'm the Institute Director for the Mid-Atlantic region with CSI, which is not the cool CSI you might think. So we don't investigate crime scenes, but it stands for the Construction Specifications Institute. So it's a group of all types of professionals that have to do with the design and construction of commercial buildings. So I've been with that organization for many years. And then also for the past couple of years, I'm the chair of the Market Development Committee for the MCA, which is the Metal Construction Association.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And so we've been having fun today. We've had a lot of metal. We had Rob Haddock here, we had Nate here from NTM, and now we have you. So we're really kind of on a roll, on a metal roll. But explain just a little bit what MCA is.
Well, MCA, as I mentioned, is the Metal Construction Association, and it's a group of companies that are all working together to help promote the use of metal in commercial construction. There's also the Nrca, which is the Metal Roof Alliance.
Yes.
They are really focused on residential re-roofing. So they're kind of a little side arm of the MCA. But with MCA, we have members that are manufacturers like ATAS. We have some contractor members. Some members from the media.
Yes.
Just again, everybody. It's kind of strange because when we're in our MCA meetings, there's a lot of competitors there. So you kind of have to take off your competitor hat and say, okay, now the hat I'm wearing is just how can we get more metal involved in commercial buildings, whether it's on the roof, on the walls, or anywhere else.
Well, and the sustainability of metal is so huge. The fact that it lasts for so long, you don't have to. We were just talking about that you can. Metal is lasting longer than the solar panels.
It is.
And solar is hot. It's happening everywhere. In fact, it's going to be a MetalCon, a big solar thing. Yeah, we've really been touting, especially standing seam metal roof, which is what most people think of when they think of a metal roof, even though we offer all other types of metal that look like shakes and shingles and tiles and all of that. But the best thing about the standing seam metal roof is what we call it is solar ready roofing. So it has the seams that you see, the vertical seams that you see on a standing seam metal roof panel are actual, they can be, the solar panels can be clamped onto those seams without penetrating your roof. Oh,
so
excellent.
It's the perfect thing for a house that already has a metal roof on it, or if somebody wants to put a metal roof on their house, they're thinking about solar PV in the future, not really in their budget now. If they do the metal now, it's going to be ready to receive that solar when they're ready to pull the trigger.
And you're not going to have to re-roof, or take the solar off to re-roof. It makes so much sense when we're talking about sustainability and in the environment and everything that's going on right there. These kind of long-term solutions that can be recycled.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
That is huge. What are you seeing overall from your contractors and the increase in metal contractors kind of going into the metal roofing into opportunities?
I think a lot of it is being driven by, some of the acts of Mother Nature that are happening, you know, down in Florida with all the high wind events, which seem to be increasing year after year. Metal roofing performs so well in hurricane and tornado-prone areas. You know, fire resistancy, we've got all the wildfires out west or whatever. I mean, metal not only on the roof, but even as wall cladding is very advantageous.
Yes. I mean, we live in Oregon right in the middle of all the wildfires, but we're seeing even in places that are traditionally you don't hear that much, we're hearing about straight line winds that are going through. It just went through Arizona, straight line winds that took roofs off. And it's like, it's just so weird. Mm-hmm. I mean, so much is happening. So to get the kind of roof that can protect you, and trust me, having worked at Eagle View, you see all these pictures after storms, and what's left is always the metal roofs.
Right.
They're always there. Yeah.
In Florida with the hurricanes that have gone through there, the ones that have been staying on are the metal roofs.
Right.
But that being said, there's a lot of roofing contractors out there that see the metal roofing popularity growing and want to get in on the game. But then what's key is to get the proper training to install the metal roofs. It is very different from other traditional roofing materials. So ATAS, we always try to hold training sessions to get them in, and you know, only so much can be done virtually. You really need some hands-on, face-to-face training so you can see what they're doing and demonstrate the right way to do things. And what's really exciting is the Nrca's new pro certification program, and there is going to be a module on metal, so that is going to be an awesome thing. And ATAS has already donated the use of our facilities to do that third-party testing for their certification, whether it's for metal or other products. We're going to be able to let them use our space.
Yeah. You give back so much as a company, and with Dick Buss, he's involved with Nrca. You're involved with so many different things, and so I have to kind of take that one step, because I've sat in a room with Dick before, and he is so proud of his granddaughters. He's so proud of things, and ATAS is a big supporter of Girl Build. Yeah. Right. Why don't you tell him about that?
It's actually about 5 years ago, in the Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania area, which is where ATAS is headquartered. The current president of our local CSI chapter and a woman that was the director of the local ABC chapter, the Associated Builders and Contractors, we got together and talked about, wouldn't it be great to have a camp that is geared towards girls to teach them different potential careers in the trades. Everybody is having a problem with the lack of the workforce out there, and to get girls to be thinking about something that they could do, whether it's architecture, engineering, construction, even manufacturing. We thought it would be a great thing to start. And John Lanton, who was a chapter of our CSI chapter, he's a dad of 4 girls. He has no sons. And right now, his oldest just graduated high school, and I think the youngest might be 7 or 8 years old. So he was all on board with this, too, because he's very much a hands-on guy himself, and he thought it would be a great thing for his girls to do. So this was our 5th year of camp this year. It's called Let's Build Construction Camp for Girls, and it's a free week-long camp. We usually we kind of limit it to 20 girls per camp season, because it's all volunteer run. So besides the number of volunteers and then the space it takes because of the structures they're building, we kind of have to limit it. This was the first year we had to turn girls away. We had 35 applicants and could only accept 20.
Oh my
gosh. We need to... We're exploring ways of how we can expand this and get more volunteers. Sponsorships, we have no problem getting sponsorships for this thing. As soon as the local contractors or manufacturers and even the architects hear about this, they want in on this somehow. Throughout the week, the girls get hands-on experience with electrical, carpentry, HVAC, plumbing, painting, flooring, tile, masonry, you name it, and installation of metal roof and wall panels as well. So, and these girls, some of them, when they come into camp, you can kind of tell it was their parents really were pushing them to come in. They weren't quite too keen on this. At the end of camp, every single one of them is excited and on board, and whether or not they go into the industry, they have learned some great life skills. And Dick Buss's granddaughters have gone through this. His oldest granddaughter, I think, has attended 2 or 3 years, and then his next in line granddaughter, this was her first year this year.
Oh, man.
And she actually, Dick was helping with renovating Evelyn's bedroom and a new bathroom, and because of what she learned at camp, he oversaw it, of course, but she did all the wiring in her new bedroom and bathroom. So that is how cool.
That is so cool. We need so much more of that.
Yeah.
So much more of that. And I know you're brainstorming. I've talked to Shelly Higgins. I know there's a lot going on that we want to try to continue to bring this out there, because we need more women in the trades, more women in roofing.
Yes, we do.
It's just, that's bottom line.
We've had 2 campers that graduated and are now working as full-time carpenters.
Oh, that's great.
And they've come back to camp to now help mentor and teach at the camp. So this is such a cool thing.
That is so cool. Speaking of cool, MetalCon.
Yes.
We're gonna. We were just all talking about it. I was talking to Rob about it, and at this point, it's a go, man.
Yes, it is.
It's a go, and we're excited. We're gonna be there. What are you doing? You've got a lot of cool things happening at MetalCon.
Yeah, MetalCon is going to be quite different this year. We've got a lot of exciting things. One of them is called the Architects Experience. We've always tried to get more architects to come to MetalCon.
Yes.
It's traditionally been a contractor show. With the new management for the show, she's really paid a lot of attention to the architects. There's going to be continuing education specifically for the architects, which they're always looking for that. And architects really do love to see products and how they go together into their vision and design. So we're really marketing it to a much broader audience for the architects. We're also incorporating a tour of the Salvador Dali Museum, which is in Tampa.
I want to go to that.
And the architect that designed it is going to speak there, and he is very well known. Jan Weymouth is his name. So I'm looking forward to that,
now,
too.
have you signed up for it?
Yes, I have.
They're going to let us go.
Well, because I put the architect in touch with Judy at PSMJ, she guaranteed me a spot.
I love it.
There is going to be a limited amount, but it'll depend on how many architects sign up, but I think they'll probably open it up to others.
So I'm going to put my name on the list.
Yeah,
because
you should.
I want to do that, and I love architecture. I love listening to the thoughts behind the design and what they do. Oh, it'd just be amazing. So
and there's going to be a solar education center. There's going to be a Contech pavilion. That's all about technology and how it affects what we do and what the future is of our industry. So that's going to be exciting as well. And it's fully on. We expect good attendance down there. I would encourage everyone to attend if you can. We missed it last year, obviously, so this will be the first time in 2 years, and we're excited.
Well, and I tell you what, Roofers Coffee Shop is giving away 5 super passes. Oh. So we have 5 super passes. All you have to do is register for it. We've already had registrations coming in. We'll be pulling that probably around ending the contest around the first part of September, so you have time to make flights and stuff like that. So MetalCon is really something not to be missed if you want to add metal into your business. And I mean, I'm talking sheet metal, standing seam, gutters, whatever part of that metal. If you have a sheet metal shop or you want one,
machinery,
machinery, it's amazing. And I have to, Leanne is not only moderating 2 panels, which is tell them about those panels.
One is part of the Solar Education Center. I'm actually going to be moderating a session all about solar, probably geared more towards the contracting side of thing. And then the other one that I'm doing is a panel discussion with 2 architects and 2 contractors, and it's all about how that they can work better together for a better built building. So that should be good.
I think that's going to be so interesting. And then Leanne is going to be on a panel I am moderating on women in metal. And women in construction and in the trades. So it's going to be, and I'm excited about that panel because I've really tried to get all different ages. So kind of every decade, right? To kind of talk about their experience, where they're at in the process, and how companies can recruit more women and retain them.
Yes, and that's an issue.
Done an amazing job of that.
Yeah,
keeping all of their amazing. Minnie was there this week. There were so many ATAS folks at National Women in Roofing and very involved. So thank you for all you do.
Oh, thanks.
I love it. Such excitement. I can't wait to get all to MetalCon. And so if you are interested in finding out more about ATAS, go to their directory. We have tons of articles. They did some amazing awards this year that are all on the website and in the directory. And also, if you want to know about MetalCon, all you have to do is go to that directory. We are a sponsor at MetalCon. We're sponsoring coffee before the, I think we're having coffee, but we're definitely there and should have coffee before the general session. There's a full website on it, and we have a contest. So don't miss anything. There's a lot.
Join us at MetalCon.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, Leanne.
Thanks, Heidi.